Mr. Ayush Jayant.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning.
It's not
sir.
exactly morning, is it?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Take your seat, Ayush.
Thank you, sir.
Can you give us a quick introduction, please?
Sir, my name is Ayush Jayant. I have done my BTech from NIT Delhi in Electronics and Communication Engineering. I have cleared this exam and I am currently posted as an probationer of Indian Defence Account Service. And my hobbies include writing and reading light novels.
What did you get in your interview last time?
173.
Writing novels as well, huh?
Light novels.
Anything published?
Yes, sir. I have published 2 novels. My first novel was about 20,000 words. Like it got 14,000 views. My second novel, like it got 90,000 views till now.
Very good, very good. So you wouldn't like to become a full-time novelist?
No, sir. It's a hobby, sir, and I believe that we shouldn't monetize our hobbies. Like hobbies are for fun, sir.
So your name mirrors a ministry in the center?
Yes, sir. Ayush Ministry.
And what is the full form?
Sir, Ayush stands for Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy.
Yeah, right, good. Now tell me, you belong to UP. UP has the distinction of giving the first woman governor and the first woman chief minister to India. Are you aware?
Sir, I am aware of the first woman chief minister but not the governor, sir.
So who was the first woman chief minister?
Sir, Madam Mayawati, sir.
No, your knowledge is out of date. Or rather, it's not up to date. It was Mrs. Sucheta Kriplani.
Sorry, sir.
Now, UP has been associated with another term. It is called bulldozer culture. What do you understand by that?
Sir, bulldozer culture basically refers to the use of bulldozers to destroy the homes of some of the either the criminals or the homes that have not been registered with the state, sir.
Is it something to be encouraged?
I don't think so that it should be encouraged, sir. And that's because if we usually the bulldozers are run on even if it's run on the houses of convicts, the convicts are already in jail and it's their family who have not done anything wrong that suffers, sir.
It brings us to the question of natural justice and rule of law. How would you define rule of law?
Sir, rule of law basically refers that everyone is equal before the law as well as no one is above the written constitution as well, sir.
Who was the person who popularized this?
A.V. Dicey, sir.
Good. And principles of natural justice, what do they talk about?
So principles of natural justice basically refers to that everyone should be given a chance to represent themselves and they should only be punished if they have done the crime, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Ayush, you have given foreign service as your first choice.
Yes, sir.
Any particular reason?
Sir, I think that the job that foreign service entails lines up with my personality as well, and I think that with foreign service I would be able to talk and work with brightest mind of the whole world, sir. That will add to my personality as well, sir.
Okay. Will it interfere in your writing novels?
I don't think so, sir.
It will help?
Sir, yes, if my mind would be broadened, I would be able to input cultures of all the world in my novel. That will make it better only, sir.
Okay. Coming to your sociology.
Yes, sir.
We often hear about 2 concepts: Sanskritization and social mobility. How do you define both?
Sir, Sanskritization was given by Srinivas, and basically it meant that the people, lower caste and lower tribe, would adopt the values, goals, objectives and the practices and the culture of upper caste basically to gain social mobility. Social mobility refers to rising above in social stratification or the like basically the groups that have been assigned in an hierarchy to rise above in that hierarchy refers to social mobility, sir.
Okay. Name 2 rural development schemes of Government of India.
Sir, one is MG Nareka. Not only it helps in like providing income to the rural people, but also it helps in the capital development. And we have PM Gram Sadak Yojana for connectivity of the whole rural India, sir.
And 2 schemes for the upliftment of women.
Sir, for upliftment of women, we have Nirbhaya Fund, sir. Nirbhaya Fund is used for like making the country more women friendly, like putting CCTVs around for the security of women. And another scheme would be Sambal, sir. Like Sambal is basically an amalgamation of many schemes to provide security, job, training to women, sir.
Supposing you are made DM Ghaziabad,
Yes, sir.
right? 3 priority areas where you would like to work.
Sir, in Ghaziabad, first I would work on the traffic problem, sir. Like there's a lot of traffic in Ghaziabad. Second would be waste. Sir, right next to Ghaziabad, we have Ghazipur. And in Ghazipur, like a lot of waste which is not managed is there. Same problem is in Ghaziabad also, sir. And the third thing would be greenery. Sir, Ghaziabad has developed really well, but at the same time, the greenery is like quite less, sir. So these are the 3 things where I would like to work, sir.
What is the ranking of Ghaziabad in Swachh Bharat scheme?
I'm not aware of it, sir.
Okay. Do you know the concept of smart city?
Yes, sir. Smart cities basically India has chosen to designate and decide on 100 cities all over India where development would take place for not only the infrastructure, road, but also like combining digital India and the upcoming technologies in it, sir.
My final question. Recently, Ghaziabad has got the police commissionerate system.
Yes, sir.
Is it better than the earlier arrangement?
Sir, we cannot comment on if it is better or not, but it is different, sir. Like in police commissioner system, it has its own pros and cons. For the pros, sir, like earlier, if it is the normal system, then the police has to like talk with the DM as well before arresting someone in preventive detention or such things. That like made the time to investigate or to find the criminals, like it increased, sir. And also there were fight on accountability about who's accountable for doing what. But in commissionerate system, the problem is solved as the police would directly talk with the state government. But at the same time, some believe that this may also lead to lot of power and centralization of power in police. Earlier there was a system of check and balance, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Ayush, you are from Ghaziabad and your birthplace is Noida.
Yes, sir.
So what Noida stands for? What is this full version? Noida?
Sir, I'm not aware of it. Like it's
New Okhla?
Okhla development. I like
New Okhla?
D is for development.
I?
I don't remember.
Industrial?
Authority. Like I'm not aware of it, sir.
All right. Okay. So Noida, Greater Noida. So a new airport is coming up. What is that new airport which is coming up?
Jewar Airport, sir.
Jewar. So what new opportunities you see for this area, Noida, Ghaziabad?
Sir, with the coming of Jewar Airport, not only will it help in like connecting like the area of Noida with the whole world, but it will add in the tourism industry as well. Also, when an airport comes up, the hotel industry as well as shops, these are also opened right next to the airport, which not only adds to the employment but also increases the income of the people in that area, sir.
Okay, fine. Recently, Honorable Prime Minister had gone to Noida. In what connection?
Sir, I'm not able to recall, sir.
He inaugurated something? over there?
Sir, I'm not able to recall.
Okay, fine. You are from UP. UP was divided by in which year?
Sir, 2000.
Year 2000. Uttarakhand
Yes, sir.
was
Yes, sir.
carved out
Uttarakhand.
of
Yes,
UP.
sir.
So with the benefit of hindsight, more than 2 decades have gone by. Do you think it was a good decision, or UP should have stayed united?
Sir, at that time, it was seen that the Uttarakhand region was not as well like not that developed compared to the rest of the UP, as well as Uttarakhand, that area was hilly region while the rest of the UP is plain. So they decided that it is better to divide that.
How does this hilly region and plains region, how it should be divided?
Sir, I believe that division should only take place if the people of both the regions, like which will be there after division, accept to it, as well as if there is a clear plan of development in both the regions. Sir.
UP has border with Nepal,
Yes, sir.
and our relationship with Nepal have been bit jerky, sometimes good, sometimes bad, and many times hostile. If not many times, sometimes hostile. So why a small nation like Nepal tend to get hostile?
Sir, basically,
Where was the problem?
sir,
What went wrong in your opinion with our diplomacy or something?
Sir, I believe that the recent issue, like we have the border dispute with Nepal about Kala Pani Lipu Lake area, and before that, sir, actually the problem is that Nepal perceives us as a big brother. Like it sees that we are bullying it.
We are big brother, we are big, so we are big brother. So what's the problem?
No, sir. Nepal thinks like that we don't consider it as our equal, whereas we do consider Nepal as our equal, and that's why Nepal is moving closer to China to show us that they also have other friends. So it's trying to do a balancing act, but at the same time, Nepal is not.
Okay, fine. What was the provocative action which Nepal took about Kalapani?
Sir, first there was a they put out a new map showing that the Kalapani area was in their region, as well as in their student school book also they started showing that the Kalapani Lipu Lake region belongs to them, sir.
Only Kalapani, or they extended? They went beyond Kalapani.
Sir, I am only aware about the Kalapani Lipu Lake area, sir. I don't know if they extended it.
What is
beyond that.
Lipu Lake? My last question.
Sir, Lipu Lake is a pass that
Pass.
yes,
Fine.
sir. Sir, it helps India get connected with China, sir. Like earlier, if that pass is not open, then we have to take a longer route to travel to the pilgrimage sites that are present in that side of China.
Which are those pilgrimage sites?
Sir, I'm not able to recall. Sir.
Here name of Kailash Parvat,
Yes, sir.
Mansarovar.
Mansarovar, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you have to go to Mansarovar from Uttarakhand side, then you cross over from Lipu Lake.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Please.
Okay, welcome Ayush.
Thank you, sir.
There is a famous quote that if you get something free, then you are the product. What does that mean?
Sir, basically it says that if we are using something for free, then what the company is buying is us. Sir, it is using us like if a recent example I can give is of Jio Internet, sir. So for 2 years they gave the internet for free. Now because they gave it for free, people switched to Jio, and now the prices have increased, sir. So people are still using that only. The company is recouping its losses, but we are now using like
How you become
expensive
the
internet.
product? Because it is the rates are as comparable to other service provider, Airtel and all. How it is you have become the product?
Sir, basically how we use it, like our data, and how that all is stored in the company, and then the company uses it to give us like products that we want, sir, without our permission. Like suppose we search something on Google, then if we use Facebook or Instagram, we can see that the same products ads are on Instagram even when we have not searched it on that app, sir.
During one of the panel discussion, I heard that normally a country owns a army. There is one country where army owns the country. Which country he was talking about?
Pakistan, sir.
How you say army owns the country?
Sir, basically every major decision that Pakistan takes, especially about India, needs to be consulted with the army first. Also, the political parties, like the executive, like that is present in Pakistan, can only come in power with the support of army, sir.
So, in such circumstances, how can we have a peaceful relationship, a normal relationship with Pakistan? Is there any hope for in the coming future?
Yes, sir. I believe that we can have normal relations with Pakistan. For that, we have to continue the diplomatic ties and back talks with Pakistan, sir. As well as we should focus on solving some of the issues that Pakistan and we have, like Jammu and Kashmir issue, through diplomacy, sir.
Okay. See, there is a growing sense that there is going right-wing nationalism world over. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir. I do agree that there is right-wing growth of right-wing.
What is the
nationalism.
reasons behind the growth of right-wing nationalism?
Sir, like due to rise of some right-wing parties all over the world, as well as their like social media. Sir, social media is also promoting nationalism through bubbles. That does not mean that the left-wing politics is not being like promoted. It's just that social media builds some bubbles in which people like to see a particular type of content. So they believe that this is only happening in the world.
Okay. See, we are talking of becoming a Viksit Bharat by 2047. What are the things? Is a great ask, because now we have to grow, but at least the present size, we have to be 5 to 6 times bigger than that. That is in 20-25 years period.
Yes, sir.
So how can we reach there? What are the steps 1, 2, 3 you would like to take to accelerate that process?
So the first step should be to increase our capital expenditure everywhere, like roads, warehouses. These need to be increased because they'll directly reduce the logistic cost and like improve our trade competitiveness, which will increase our exports, sir. Secondly, we should focus on manufacturing, sir. Manufacturing is just 22 to 25% of the GDP, and it needs to be increased to employ the extra people that are present in agriculture. Thirdly, we can focus on food processing, sir. Agriculture is the largest employer of India, as well as we have so many geographical regions that grow diverse crops, and we have like leader in production of milk, fish, meat. So if we focus on food processing, not only can we export expensive value-added products, but also add to the employment.
Okay. One last question. See, we have only 2% people paying income tax. Now you will be given task to suggest to government to increase from 2% to maybe to 10%. That gain is 5 times. How you will, what steps you should take and what should we do to increase the number of taxpayers?
Sir, like for this, first we should target behavioral economics, sir. If we tell people that paying taxes is good, that because of taxes only you can get better services, then more people may be encouraged to not do tax evasion and pay taxes. Apart from that, we should strengthen our tax evasion laws, sir. Like we have FEMA, we have PMLA. These type of laws, if executed properly, can create some deterrence in those people who don't pay their taxes now. Also, sir, we can think of including agriculture in tax also, but only if they are large farmers, sir. This way we can increase the number of people who pay tax, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Ayush, you are somehow connected with 2 states, Uttar Pradesh and Delhi.
Yes, sir.
And you are a student of sociology.
Yes, sir.
Give us 2 sociological similarities between both the states.
Sir, regarding similarities, then like the Delhi is already really urban, sir, and the people follow a really fast-paced lifestyle. UP is also slowly becoming like that. Also, people have started following a fast-paced lifestyle, especially in the metropolitan areas, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Also, second thing would be like the value of equality, sir. Delhi, like in gender also, men and women are treated equally, and in UP also, like earlier I agreed that the patriarchal notion was really strong in UP, but now it is like being reduced and the notion of equality is coming up, sir.
Okay. Women's status you talked about. Narega participation has increased up to approximately 60%, 59 point something. Has it really affected the status of women in the rural sphere?
Sir, because of Narega, women are like many women have first time gained the opportunity to get like money to themselves first, because of which it has increased their confidence as well. Also, it is seen that in like villages where women do work, the husbands and the male figures of the family also take their decision into account before taking the whole family's decision as well, sir.
Okay. Ayush, you sitting over here and appearing for the interview, what role like is majorly played by ascribed or achieved status?
Sorry, sir, I didn't get your question.
There are two kinds of status.
Yes, sir.
What are those?
Ascribed and achieved, sir.
Ascribed and achieved status. You are sitting over here and appearing for the interview, है ना? Which status has played a major role?
It's the achieved status, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Sir, because ascribed is based on like something that is not in our control, like birth. But achieved is like how much efforts we put, and because of that only we achieve something, sir.
You are contradicting yourself, because if you would have born in a family or with parents with a labor background, do you think you will be able to sit over here for an interview?
Sir, there have been many success stories where like children from labor background and even background worse than that have cleared it.
Okay,
Even
tell me the things which affect our life chances.
Sir, life chances basically our background, like our income status, as well as in India, especially like many.
So you just told yourself background, income, and all of this. These things affect our life chances.
Yes, sir.
So don't you think ascribed also played an important role in sitting you over here?
Sir, ascribed does play a role in like achieving something in life, but we cannot say that it is the only thing that would affect it. Like everyone is dealt cards in this life, but it is how we play it, sir.
Okay. My last question. Tell me about subculture and tell me about subculture first.
Sir, subculture is basically a definitive culture that is born in between a large culture. For example, suppose if we talk about delinquency, sir, like students, so their subculture involves like fighting, bullying others, but in the larger culture it is not appreciated, sir.
Okay. And counterculture?
Sir, I'm not sure about counterculture.
Okay. Give me one practical example from Delhi or from Noida of this subculture.
Sir, of subculture, like slums, sir. So the slums develop a subculture of fatalism, sir, that they cannot move forward in life because like they have not achieved anything, and for the rest of their life they will be there only. But in the larger culture, it is promoted that we should work hard to achieve our dreams, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Ayush.
Thank you, sir.
When is your interview?
23rd Feb, sir.
23rd Feb. Okay. What is your assess? How many mocks have you taken?
Sir, this is my second mock.
Okay. What is your assessment of how you performed?
So I think it was okay. Like I could have given some more concrete examples and steps.
Okay, let me start with the basics.
Yes, sir.
Your coat is too tight. When you come here, it should be unbuttoned.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I forgot to unbutton it.
You need to wear a tie.
Yes, sir.
And you need to have it properly.
Haircut and shaving.
Yes, all that is there. And why are you wearing socks which do just 1 inch above your shoe? It should go all the way up.
Yes, sir.
You see, these are all hallmarks of an officer. We want to see a polished officer coming from there, not a candidate, aspiring candidate. Right?
Yes, sir.
So, you know, you have a lot of positives going your way. You are coming from a very good space. You're already in a job, and you know what the interview is all about. So you have to now work on building your strengths, because the expectation for you will be much higher,
Yes.
right? You've got into a kind of habit of saying like for it. After every half a sentence, it's like. I don't think you can get rid of that habit now. Try and control it as much as possible without getting self-conscious about it. You know already that this is not a test of knowledge per se. It is more a test of your personality to see whether you have officer-like qualities. And in that, the first thing, of course, is integrity. So no guessing, no bluffing. The next is awareness of yourself, your surroundings, your district, state, nation, the world. To me, it looked as though you have not done that due diligence on these areas. Noida, huh? such an easy one which one expected you coming from there, right? So just see that these are in place. Now they are also looking at other officer-like qualities, so you have to bear in mind logical thinking, balanced opinions, lucid expression, conceptual clarity, self-confidence and poise. All these are very essential. So now in the time which is left, take about 80 of these A4 size sheets. Think of the possible questions. I've already indicated from where they'll be coming. DAF, current affairs, subject, job. And then write them down, make up a question bank, master each topic, and then reduce it to 4-5 bullet points in order of priority. Sit in front of a mirror or videograph yourself and practice. Yes. That is all in your hands now. An interview is highly unpredictable. No one knows what kind of questions will come, but at least this way. And put a stopwatch and see that you cover all the aspects, business-like, to the point answers within 1 minute to 1.25 minutes. Shouldn't be too detailed because time is limited. Current affairs, that also needs to be polished up. Otherwise, you're a very good candidate. You've been there, you've done that. So no real problem encountered anyway, which way. So all the best. I'm sure you'll do very well. Any questions from your side?
No, sir.
Best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
You have to thank only the chair.
And when you come in, address the chair. And no good morning in the late evening.
Yes, sir.
And you just nod at the others.